I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans and fellow freedom lovers all across the globe. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And I didn't have to check today because I know it didn't change today. But, you know, I can check tomorrow, so I'll do that. But it is still live free or die. It is Friday, July the 24th in the year of our Lord 2015, which means it's free-for-all Friday, which means just about anything under the sun, any subject under the sun that you want to talk about is legal, I guess you could say. During the rest of the week, Monday through Thursday, I try to restrict the calls or conversation to the things that I'm already talking about. Like last night, it was about we got really heated on the abortion subject. We can do that again if you want. But the number is for you to call in this evening is toll-free 603-835-3224. That's 603-835-3224. And, just on Fridays, we also try to be a little bit more lighthearted. I mean, I know there's major important stuff going on. And, oh, by the way, don't forget rodeccles.net. And if you want to email me, it's really easy. Just the Rod Eccles Show at gmail.com. And you can email me. And I'm starting to get a few emails, and maybe I'll start talking about those next week on the air. And, you know, the fan page is growing over there on Facebook. You really need to get over there and take a look at it. The Rod Eccles Show over on Facebook. Like the page. Like all the the postings, like the comments if you want, contribute to the comments, add to the answer people, reply to people's. I like that. I got to tell you, I like that reply. That was one of the good things, one of the good redesigns or add-ons, if you will, that Facebook did. That was one of the best ones that they've done so far. Is putting that little, you can reply directly to a comment. So you can really directly target the person that you want to target, and especially if it's a subject that is getting a lot of rapid fire comments posted on there, so you're not getting lost. down the line, you can direct your comments straight. I mean, because everybody else will get to see it too if they want, but you're really directing your comment towards the person that you're answering the previous comment on. And that's a good. I like getting involved in stuff like that sometimes. I also kind of like causing a little bit of trouble. I'm not saying I don't do it often, but we won't tell anybody. Sometimes I'll just go into a group and I'll just post something I know is going to be controversial. I know it. And sure enough, boom, in about a half hour after posting it, here come the comments. And I'll usually sit back and just read and watch the comments and watch other people. And there's usually 3 or 4 people that sort of rise to the top, that continue a conversation with each other, if you will. And sometimes they get quite heated with the printed word. But, and sometimes they'll call each other names. And usually if somebody's calling somebody a name, the person who started calling somebody names is usually a liberal. But then I'll chime in, and if I do that, I know I'm going to make things worse. And you could call it a little slight devil streak in me sometimes. But it's, kind of like Trump, it gets it gets people talking. It gets the conversation flowing. And I don't have a problem with taking a controversial subject like abortion and start bringing it up. So it forces people to pay attention and to comment and to examine their own beliefs. Now, like last night's conversation on that specific topic, I'm sure I did not change her overall position on Planned Parenthood or abortion, but I am damn sure I got her to think and question a few things that she thought she used to believe in. And that's the whole point. If you're not challenged on what you believe, then what you believe in will just become more and more and more and more radicalized. Look at the Hollywood left. These people don't hang around or hang out with anybody that doesn't believe almost exactly like they believe. So, and they do this constantly. They just hang around those who believe almost exactly like they do. So when somebody finally asks them a few years down the road about what they think about a particular subject, they have no clue. Their ideas have not evolved at all, because all they're doing is regurgitating what everybody else in their inner circle says about the same damn thing, and they're all kind of saying the same thing, the same mantra, the same soundbite. There's nothing different, nothing new, and they sound like a bunch of mind-numb robots, and they sound like idiots. And that they are, because they do not diversify their thought process and thus diversify their opinion. Now, frankly, I always, obviously, I immerse myself in what people think and say that don't agree with me. Even before I had this show, even before the Rod Eccles Show hit the airwaves, as it were, I still immersed myself. Now, people always say, well, Rod, you must have changed. No, actually, I haven't. I mean, I listen to other people's comments, and there are times I have to, I'll admit it. There are times when somebody brings some new information to light that forces me to take that information into consideration, which then logically dictates that I have to change my position on a particular subject. But that is extremely rare. And so, therefore, I am almost exactly the same. I've grown as a person since then, but I basically have the same conservative beliefs as I did back in 1997, 1998, when I started to post on the Motley Fool. Back when the Motley Fool was free, and they had different. And as a matter of fact, every once in a while I'll just go over to Motley Fool, and it recognizes me. So if you go into the forums and look under some of the titles, I think Land of Off Topic Post. If you go back into the late 90s, you'll see me, Reckles 44, all over the place. And there were people that we got in heated discussions, and it was not just about finances. It was about politics, too, back then, and how politics affected finances and personal finances and investing and things like that. But I am still the same as I was back then. Because logic doesn't